Once upon a time on Christmas Eve, snow fell softly, covering the stone streets. Gas lanterns bathed the city in warm light, shops were decorated with ribbons, and children's laughter mixed with distant church bells. The great stone clock in the city square, with golden hands, was nearing midnight, and no one imagined time itself would become a doorway. Elias's family house stood on a small hill. Like an old noble mansion, warm light glowed from every window. A grand Christmas celebration gathering all the nobles of the city. Inside, the air smelled of wood, cinnamon, and candles. The Christmas tree was enormous, decorated. The house overflowed with color, warmth, and safety. Elias, a 15-year-old boy, stood beside the tree. Laura, his little sister, twirled around him. Their father stood near the fireplace. While their mother adjusted the tree's decorations, time felt slow and warm. Among the colorful gifts, a dark wooden box caught Elias's eye. When he opened it, a wooden soldier appeared. Laura laughed and tried cracking a nut. Crack! But the sound echoed strangely, as if it came from somewhere deeper. The party ended before midnight, and people went home. The night was strangely quiet. The whole house slept, except for the soft whistle of wind tapping the windows, shadows dancing slowly across the walls. Elias was the only one awake, sitting on the couch. His eyes were fixed on the large clock hanging in the center of the hall. Its hands moved slowly, second by second. His heart beat faster with every tick. He felt it, something was coming.
1 minute left.
Suddenly, 12 chimes filled the house.
The game begins!
From beneath the floor a long crack opened, and rose the Rat King, with a wicked smile.
You are our leader!
Defend the house!
The clock opened, and the world shifted. Endless snow, crystal palaces, a glowing sky. And the Nutcracker became the Prince of Snow.
The Nutcracker and the Prince over our... The world shifted. The Nutcracker transformed into the Prince of Snow. The Prince of Snow stepped closer and gently.
Of soft colors and sweet scents, gigantic cookie houses stood tall.
The Prince of Snow opened another gate. A world made entirely of sweets. Gigantic cookie houses, streets were paved with glowing colored sugar. Rivers of melted chocolate flowed gently, steam rising with a rich, sweet aroma. Lollipop lanterns lined the paths, glowing softly. At the heart of the kingdom, upon a grand cake platform, stood the Candy Princess Palace. They entered the palace.
Welcome!
Christmas isn't over yet, and neither is the joy.
The entire kingdom glowed with warmth, laughter, and a sweetness that made the heart smile without reason.
The time has come for our kingdom to shine. Let the festival of sweets begin!
At the center of the grand square, a giant Christmas tree rose. Made of dark chocolate, toys, and candy creatures gathered around. And candy children running and laughing. On tables appeared as if by magic, filled with Christmas treats. Elias stood in the center, looking around in disbelief. His heart felt warm.
A true joy is meant to be shared.
The Candy Princess raised her hand and the music grew louder. Everyone joined hands circling the tree, singing a Christmas song that filled the air. After the music softened and the laughter grew lighter, Elias stepped away from the celebration and stood at the edge of the square.
Everything you saw here is real, as long as your heart remembers it.
The Candy Princess followed him.
I will never forget this night.
Everything you saw here is real.
I will never forget this night.
This will remind you that magic exists.
Safe travels, Elias.
And Christmas will always be waiting for you.
The prince raised his icy staff, and a new gate opened. Elias stepped through the gate. The Prince of Snow beside him, and the world slowly transformed once more. Elias opened his eyes to a vast, silent lake. The water was smooth, the moon perfectly reflected. At its center, soft ballet music rose, dreamlike notes filling the air. From the mist, 12 ballerinas appeared. Dressed in delicate white gowns light as feathers, each step told a story.
This is the world of balance between dream and waking.
One ballerina extended her hand, and when Elias touched it, she transformed into a circle of light and rose into the air. The 12 dancers gathered at the center, forming a giant swan, made of white light. The music swelled. The swan spread its wings, and for a single moment, the entire world glowed. The night in the swan world slowly faded. The music drifted away like a dream sinking into sleep. The lake grew still again, the light that once filled the air softened. Elias stood alone at the water's edge. He looked at his reflection. But he didn't see a child. He saw someone older. Someone who understood. The Prince of Snow stepped beside him.
Every world you crossed brought you closer to the truth. And what is the truth? Some are called by magic, and some are needed by it. Not everyone who enters this world returns.
Elias had to choose between this world and his warm home, his family, and his little sister, Laura. In the distance, the great clock appeared again. Waiting, all the toys stood still, as if the world itself was holding its breath. Elias felt something pull at his heart. A soft sound, a laugh he knew too well. Laura's laugh. He remembered her hand, the house. Suddenly he heard his sister's voice from afar. Elias woke to Laura's voice, his sister gently shaking him.
Wake up! It's morning!
His eyes opened slowly. He was on the couch. His hand was tightly wrapped around the Nutcracker. He looked around, as if searching for something. A great clock. A snow prince? Nothing but the house warmth.
You look like you were dreaming. Maybe, but it felt real.
He walked to the window and looked outside. The city was brighter. He placed the Nutcracker beneath the tree, like a secret, meant to stay untold. Then he stepped outside with Laura. Some magic stays, even when we wake up. The end.